She's actually doing an extended ed tip on creating winning speech topics. Creating winning speech topics, Karen Henderson.
How many of you have struggled to come up with a winning speech topic? Sometimes it's a task that really leaves us reeling. Well, today I'm going to give you 3 powerful tips to help you select a speech topic that's going to inspire you and inspire all of us. How many of you felt a little bit nervous once you've come up with a speech topic about getting up in front of the room and actually presenting that topic? What I'm going to tell you today is going to help you get those butterflies to fly in formation. Because once you've got a speech topic that really inspires you, you're going to feel much more confident in front of the room. And that's the way to build that path to becoming a powerful speaker. Just keep getting up in front of the room and don't be afraid to not be perfect. That's a good thought. So let's look at speech topics. The reality is, life is a smorgasbord of speech topics. They're everywhere. So I'm going to tell you first, the first thing that you want to do is have either an app on your phone or a little notepad that you put in your pocket or in your purse. And as Sheila Smith, one of our Toastmasters, says, if you ever have an idea, jot it down the instant you think of it. You can think about it later and decide if it's a worthwhile topic and then develop it into a speech. Now that we've covered the importance of writing down your ideas and evaluating them, let's look at the 3 major categories that can help you find a speech topic. The first one is, what captivates you? The second one is, who has influenced you? And the third one is, what experiences have you had? Now let's cover those in a little more depth. So the first one, what topic captivates you? Well, recently, Andrew Salisbury has continued to show us about what captivates him. He loves to fly like a bird and has totally immersed himself in paragliding. He's given us demonstrations of his equipment that's spread across the whole room. He showed us videos of what it's like to fly. He's really given us an in-depth experience about his passion. Another person who's done that for us in our club is Yoko Kimizuka. She showed up in the most beautiful kimono and then told us about how she grew, even as a little girl, to love the art of being in a kimono. And those of us that were lucky enough to see this presentation gained a new understanding of the Japanese culture. And then let's talk about some other areas that you can delve into. And that could be art, like Picasso or the Impressionists, or like Andrea Catella, you could dive into your love of music and tell us about that old-time rock and roll. Anyway, the bottom line is, delve into something that interests you. And the thing is, your passion and your interest in that subject will not only keep you challenged and captivated, it will also captivate your audience. Second point is, who has influenced you? So we all have family members, friends, co-workers, counselors, other people that have made an impact in our lives and changed us in some powerful way. Those are all great topics. And so I'm thinking about Carol Cretella. Carol once told us a very moving story about her mother. And she ended her speech with an insight that she had gained from her mother. And this saying has stuck with me for a long time. And she said, her mother's thoughts were, live as if you will die tomorrow. Dream as if you will live forever. And that is just that saying is a powerful guidance for our lives. So thank you, Carol, for that meaningful speech. So who has influenced you can not only remind you of the gift that you were given, it can also give that gift to your audience. And that's a powerful message. The third area of speaking is what interesting experiences have you had? Now, Gary just gave us a beautiful example of an interesting experience and the power of the lesson that he learned. And also, wasn't he great with the way he used props? Just boom, there was a prop. And it really made the challenges with the sale much more clear. So that's great. And Bob Ransom, by the way, another powerful speaker in our club, has regaled us many times with stories about his experiences as a criminal defense lawyer. And those are meaningful as well. And as for me, I remember painting a very colorful story about my mother's very Southern sisters in a speech that I titled, Everybody's Got Something. Anyway, so by the way, I just want to say that I've been a member of this club for 17 years. You might ask, what keeps me coming back? And it's because in this safe environment, we get to learn about one another and hear stories that we would never learn about that person any other way. And that connects us and it creates a community that loves to go and party at Carol's house for Halloween. So all I have to say to conclude is life is a smorgasbord of speech topics. What are you going to talk about next?